Oh, is that it? All right. Sports, I'm just shooting individual, so you can grab one of those. All right, let's get her away.
Are y'all checking us over? Just
Right there.
All right.
What's up,
Hey,
Jonathan?
Travis, how are you? It's Friday, January 19th. I'm over here at the Gunsite facility out here in Paulden, Arizona. I just finished checking in, and I also finished chrono testing my rifle here at the range because we were going to register for power factor. And it was pretty brisk check-in as far as this, first time being here. I didn't really know the protocols, but we basically just checked in, weighed in. I'm open light. I was 11.1, 11 pounds, 1 ounce. And then as far as the chronograph session was interesting because when I was chronographing my gun, the zero was off completely. Like the elevation was maybe 3 or 4 inches high at 12 o'clock at 100 yards. And so I freaked out. And so after I was done chronographing, I took off the magneto speed and then was grabbing my tools because I was expecting to have to readjust my scope. And what eventually happened is that my zero was fine without the magneto speed, and I just totally brain farted because I completely forgot that I had the magneto speed strapped to the barrel, and that caused the issues with the harmonics or the zero shift. So I totally freaked out, and it's not a big deal. We're all good. My zero's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the area, and then I'm gonna go to the parking lot, just do a little quick DA, density altitude check, and then I'll do my dope cards later tonight in the hotel room. But that's pretty much it for this part of the, I guess, Friday's check-in. Pretty uneventful, I guess, other than the sort of drama that I thought that my scope had completely shifted, but it did not. So anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here.
Good morning.
Hey,
How are you?
do you know the rally location, or are we still
We are going to hang out here
Okay.
until 7 after they brief the ROs,
Okay.
and then they'll after they get done, they'll split up and call you guys over.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna walk over there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's Saturday, January 20th. We are here at the range at Gunsite. It's just before 7. We're here in the staging area. We're waiting for the RO meeting to take place, and they're going to go ahead and start doing, I guess, the briefing. I think it's around 35 degrees right now. It's dry. Tomorrow will be a little bit rainy. From what I understand, it's going to be some showers. And basically came here to get my gun number. So I think today we're running about a 6-mile-an-hour gun number with the conditions. It might come out to 5 later on in the day. But we'll see how that works out. And we'll go ahead and just wait till we start the actual match briefing.
First and foremost, on behalf of the NRL Hunter series, we want to thank you guys for coming out. This is the first match of the season, so it kind of kicks everything off for 2024. We have a fantastic crowd here. We have a sold-out match, so we're looking forward to a great weekend. This match was brought to you by Preferred Barrels. A lot of their team is already on site getting ready to RO you guys. So not only did they sponsor the match, but they are here as competitors as well as ROs. When you see Preferred Barrels, they spend a lot of time, energy, and money putting all of this together with the amazing staff. Make sure you thank them for everything that they do, the beanies, everything, the whole 9 yards. Okay, guys? So thank you very much, Preferred Barrels.
Thank you.
When you get done finishing shooting the stage, please pull your gear to the side as fast as you can. We have a lot of shooters to get through. We're trying to run 12 stages today. So as soon as you're done, pull your gear to the side, start packing it up so we can get another shooter coming up. All right, guys, so when you're asking questions of your RO, they are yes or no questions only. They cannot be leading questions. So if you have a specific target you're trying to identify, they can answer questions to that. If you're trying to narrow down your search lanes to where to look, they will not answer those questions for you. They will not confirm any ranges for you. They don't know what the ranges are.
time, Josh.
You can ask for time, and they will answer that question.
Good question. What would be like an example, a first-time shooter, of a yes or no question that you'd ask the RO?
Is target 2 next to a tree that looks like a dead tree? Or is target 2 next to an orange stake? Or is target 2 5 feet in front of a road? Very specific questions can be asked. All right, when you get to the shooting area, you will have a sighter pin. It is one of these engineering stakes. If you put your observation glass on top of the pin, you can see all the targets. Plus or minus 4 inches for people kicking these things. All right, I will say that again. If you put your optics on top of the pin, you can see the targets. If you offset, I can't guarantee it. All right, the blue flags will always be your shooting positions. That is what you'll have to be within 2 feet of. When I say within 2 feet, that is the action of the rifle. That extends vertically. So where these flags are placed, you can go 2 feet above them. You cannot go completely standing above them if you're taller than 2 feet. All right, vertically left or right, forward or back, and then up and down, 2 feet either direction. A movement is 12 inches. So when I say multiple positions, as long as you move 12 inches in any direction, that is considered a new position. It will specify whether you can reuse positions or not. You have a left and right limit, will be the yellow flags. If you stand directly on the pin and look down the yellow flag, everything will be inside that range band. If you offset, again, it may not be in there. Everybody follow me on that. Okay, your targets will be marked by a white placard with black letters. They are all numbered. You can confirm with your RO what the number is, and that will give you a good confirmation of your first target. Your targets will always be left to right or near to far. Left to right or near to far.
Step backup or redundant targets?
No.
If you are, since you brought up targets, if you are in the middle of your stage and you're shooting into 2 positions, first position you shoot, second target goes down. Let the RO know right away. He's going to stop your clock. You are going to set your rifle down in the safe direction. You're going to come off the line and you are not going to look downrange. They will call the MDs, we will assess it, get it fixed, and we will start you again in your shooting position that you were last at with the best time that we can give you.
Smooth, good.
Also, let's watch your muzzle. There's been 2 times now that people muzzle the guys next to us. So just keep your muzzle downrange.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Time starts now. Right, shooter, stop and listen.
Yep.
Read this.
Give to RO brief.
Let's start down here.
Target 4 positions must be supported by the tree.
Your new target's a coyote.
Okay. Okay.
Let me know when you're gonna start. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 4 minutes.
This is the sighting position.
Right.
had the wrong range. I think he had the wrong range on the first target.
Okay, I'll take that.
Re-engage!
Solo shooter. Time starts now.
Impact! Impact! Impact!
True time.
50 seconds.
Thank you.
Forty seconds. Re-engage! Miss.
I shot the first stage of the NRL Hunter match, my very first stage of NRL Hunter, and kind of tricky only because I set my timer when we were supposed to start the timer, but when we got to the stage, apparently we had to reread the placard again, and then they reset time. So I didn't have time to reset my timer, so I was just going off of my own beeping sounds. So I had more time than what my self-timer was going. Other than that, the actual stage wasn't too difficult. It was 4 positions off of a tree. The last shot I kind of jacked up because I was trying to get angle on the target, and it was not visible past the bush from where I was located. There was a better position I could have taken, but in the moment and just trying to figure out the shots, I decided to just take it as I saw it, right? And so I was already in that position, didn't feel like moving, and it was honestly a pretty stable position. I just kind of a little bit more wobbly than I wanted it to be. So I guess a lesson is try to get in the most stable position as you can initially, right? And I could have shot prone from like the low branch of the tree, but I didn't think to do that. So I don't know, just a lot of stuff going on in your head. And but other than that, it wasn't too bad for the first one. So I shot 5, got 5 points out of 8 total. So I think I got, my first shot was a second round engagement, a second round hit engagement, and then the next 2 shots were hits immediately. Then the fourth shot, I missed completely off 2 shots. So, or fourth target rather, missed 2 shots. So let's see how the next one goes.
All right, you understand the close to fire?
Yes, I do.
Time starts now.
So this is it, right? These 3.
time stops, let's read this. Your new target is a coyote. From here. Ready? Go. It is facing left.
Coming up on 2 minutes.
Thank you. Huh. Interesting. I'm not seeing that. How can I tell you if they skip a target, but I don't know which target it is? I don't know. Let's see.
Well, you can start where you think you began. And then when you get to the target you'd like to skip,
Yeah.
just let us know.
Coming up on 1 minute.
2 minutes, 20 seconds. Thank you. Impact. 2 minutes.
Oh, you see so bad.
Re-engage. Impact. Impact. Re-engage. Time.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, engage.
Down here and
This is the sight.
that's your sighting spot. And your shots shoot within 2 feet of the blue flag, including 2 feet above it. Handsy's better now.
I just put them back in.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's plenty long.
He's good. 2 minutes.
Re-engage. Next target. Re-engage. Next position.
You're getting a timeout. I can hear it on my talk.
Okay, so you know you're done. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Jonathan, OCAB, OCAB.
Jonathan, you understand the course fire?
2x2.
You ready?
Yep.
Time starts now.
Sighting sticks out there.
Re-engage. Impact. Next target. Re-engage. Change positions. Got to be within 24 inches of that flag with your action. Back up some. That'll do. Thank you. Impact. Next target.
Lost it. Clear.
All right. Good to go, man. Time.
Mag out.
Yep.
Action clear.
Thank you.
Picking up brass.
I got you for a 3, John.
Copy.
Stand by. Go.
Oh, I'll have to rely on your timer if my timer's off.
All right. Just ask anytime.
Sighting is here.
What's your name?
Jonathan Ocab, O-C-A-B.
Time?
1:55.
Is the second target right of a bush or tree?
No.
Okay. Time?
1:25.
Where's the blue flag? This it?
Yep, that's it. Yeah. Impact. Impact. Re-engage. Re-engage.
Mag out.
All right,
Bolt
thank you.
back.
Got you for a 4.
Got it.
Time starts now.
Setting stick is right there, right?
Yep. Sighting stick. Left and right side of the yellow flag. Blue flag is where you need to be proximal to.
Is the color of the 8 black or red?
Black.
Sorry, is the color of the 8 black?
Color 8 is black, yes.
Within.
You're good right there. Within 2 feet of the blue flag.
I totally lost that target.
Re-engage. Next position. Re-engage. Next position. Time.
So I stopped recording after like 5 stages simply because I shot okay in my first stage, but then everything else went downhill. It's mainly an issue of not being able to find targets in time, and then also not making appropriate I don't know if they were wind calls or elevation calls or if my dope was wrong or I missed range these targets, but a couple times I zeroed out, and a couple times or many times I got like 1 or 2 points or 3 points. But the most recent stage, stage 11, with 2 bears, 2 targets, 2 positions, I was able to get a 7, which means out of 8, which means I made 3 first-round hits and then a second-round hit on one of the targets. So I did pretty well there. I think the big issue or the big factor on that stage was the fact that there were bear targets and so they were wide. So my wind call, if it was bad, was not going to be an issue because they were wide targets. So I made good hits there. Anyway, I think we only have 2 more stages. It's already nearly 2, if not a little bit past 2. And we have 2 more stages because we're supposed to do 12 stages today and we'll do 6 tomorrow. Saturday's all done. Finished the last stage for day 1, which I zeroed out on. So the second to last stage we shot today, my SkyPod triple pull fell apart. Where the legs, the pivot connects to the base, it came apart. I don't know why. I think it's because the set screw backed out. However, I can't get it back in because there appears to be some kind of burr, so I can't get it in. So I'm gonna have to stop by a hardware store, see if I can pick up like a file or a round file so I can just go in there and kind of deburr it and see if I can get the fit back in. But we're gonna hop on to some trailers and get trucked back to the parking lot.
We had a DQ yesterday. All right, we don't want to do it, but it happens. Guy AD'd into the ground in front of him. Muzzle awareness is no joke out here, and we will send you home for flagging people, and because of that DQ, and that is why. All right, take a second, make sure your rifles are clear before you're coming off the stages. We also had a guy leave a piece of brass in his chamber as he came off the stage. Not a serious offense, but still an offense. If it happens again, that guy is DQ'd. Again, we don't want to do that, guys. Make sure you're being safe. Safety's first, the fun comes second.
Oh, okay. I thought stage 8 was right around.
Is stage 8 around here?
Yeah, I think so.
It's my stage. I think it's like right over there. Right over
one
there.
of these. I think we're here. This is ours. So
Okay.
if I can get out.
That's quite a bit of a walk, actually. It's January 21st, Sunday. Back out at the range for day 2 of the Ghost Hunter, NRL Hunter match here in Paulden, or on the Gunsite facility. It's a little bit past 7, I think, around 7:42. And we're just on our next stage. We are starting on stage 14 today. I'm squad 2. We'll start on stage 14. We'll go to 15, 16, 17, 18, then roundabout back to 1, and that'll finish up our day. I anticipate, given today's schedule, we'll probably be finished with all 6 of our last stages by 1 o'clock, hopefully. And right now the weather is pretty nice. It's only about 43 degrees, I think. But it's supposed to rain. If you can see the sky, it's cloudy. The ground is dry, so it didn't really rain last night, but they anticipate a little bit of rain starting around 8 or 9. But hopefully that'll just kind of push back and it won't be too terrible. But let's go ahead and just get ready and we'll start shooting.
Your time starts now.
Well, it's fun to see why you're the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch out for that thing.
Yeah, I saw him put it down.
And then you just kept counting.
I'll try not to trip on
Right
it.
above
Cool.
it.
Get too much in its way.
Maybe I'm selling it.
Look at your aiming pins. There you go.
It's all right.
Re-engage. Impact. Impact. Re-engage. Re-engage, move. A new position, right? Yes, sir. There you go. Perfect. Re-engage. Frame hit. Hit the frame, cage.
Mag out. Bolt back.
Cool, appreciate that. I'm gonna grab some of your stuff to help you out here.
Thank you, sir.
Jess, you good? Ready. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Left side of the little
Left
tree,
side.
orange flag.
Orange flag.
Sighting pins. 1-5.
Jeremy for Mark. Jeremy for Mark. Mark said something about having to run it cut count earlier.
Those are 4 targets, right?
I'm sorry?
This is a 4 target, 1 position.
Yes, sir.
Just let him know.
Don't go blind here.
I'm not sure what.
Look cool too.
Re-engage. Impact!
Run off the GoPro mic right now. Finished 2 stages so far. Both were pretty bad. It's starting to rain, but the last stage I went through, couldn't find 2 of the targets, and once I got into position, I only had a minute left to shoot, so I was only able to get 1 hit off. For 1 point, it was my 2nd round impact on the first target. So it's getting pretty rough out here. It's got some good rain because it's sheeting up your field of view. But we're getting pretty wet. I'm not even gonna bother with the rain cover for my rifle. It's already wet when I was shooting on the stage, so why even bother to keep it from getting any more wet? Just trying to keep the muzzle dry, I guess, or water out the bore. But we'll see how the next stage goes. We got 4 more to go. Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, time starts now.
All right. Sighting pins down there, huh? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being out here. Yeah, thanks for being out here. But I'll see you at the Yeah, I can see that. You run on that
There's a bag on the stage, FYI, I'll throw it later. Someone else's bag.
Impact, next position. Impact, next position.
Oh. Oh, that's not good.
Impact, next position.
Oh.
Engage. Impact.
Mag out.
Mag out.
Bolt back.
Got you for 7, Jonathan.
Thank you.
They're clear. Shooter ready?
Yes, I am, sir.
Time starts now. Right it.
Sighting stick right there. Stage 1-7. Placard. I'll grab your Sharpie.
Oh yeah.
I'll take it. I'll bring it when I go.
Okay.
17, 2 targets. Two 5.5. 255.8. Where's that other O?
Yeah, the black kid right in the unicorn. Yeah, but it had an old. It went right through that flag.
0.821. 0.821, maybe. What's my point of reference here? Obviously that one, and then right behind it, this one. Two positions.
Do we have a side-by-side available to go from 18 to 1?
Park.
Next position. Within the
1 foot move within 2 feet of the blue.
See if I can make this more complex than it needs to be. Oh, almost.
Park.
Can we get a driver to 18 and settle down to 1?
Negative, re-engage. Negative.
To the right.
Yep.
Mag out, bolt back.
Clear.
Last two stages, 16 and 17, I went 7 points and 6 points respectively. Did really well, except for like the last target that I had to shoot. So we're doing well here. Little concerned with my SkyPod though. It came apart again. So what's happening is, I think there's some kind of, there's a little, where this pivots, if you want to pan the bipod, they've got this weird, I guess, threaded stud that goes into this divot on the pin there, but unfortunately it's not catching right. And you can kind of see that gap right there. So I think that's secured on, but I think it's coming loose to some capacity. I'm not entirely sure what's up, but I'm gonna have to diagnose this. Hopefully can make it through 2 more stages, and then we'll have to take it apart completely and figure out what the heck is going on here.
All right, shooter, you understand the course of fire?
4 targets, 1 position.
Yep.
Go.
Time starts now.
Sighting stick is to my left.
To the left, yep.
Got it. Just gonna set this up here to watch my failures later. 1-8, stage 1-8.
Yes.
4 targets. And my tripod's slick. And my legs are sticking, of course. Well, we're gonna have to live with those 2.
Okay, there's a bear out there. We'll show you where it's at. It's a free zone. If they draw your name, then you get back to your gun for
Yeah, Brian's back there. Sorry, Will's back there.
You guys don't have a spare game changer somewhere left here, do you? There's one right there.
Is there a big one? They're up at 18. See that 50 on the right? That's the first opening from left to right. First opening is 60 to left.
Time?
You have 2 minutes remaining.
Run a couple times.
I see 3, but I don't see the 4th. Is the second target next to a tree? Or bush, rather?
First target is next to the placard 18.
No, there's the second target next to a bush.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm skipping, so we'll figure that out.
Yep. You have 1 minute, 20 seconds. Plenty of time. Engage. Next target. Re-engage. Impact. Next target.
I think I'm skipping a target? Not entirely sure.
Just right where the prairie dogs are. If you look up, that's
Re-engage.
Oh, wow.
it's on the right of the prairie dog. Right at the grass sagebrush line of the prairie dog.
Next target.
Was that the 3rd target I was shooting at, or no?
That was target 3, yes.
Okay. I don't know where the 4th is.
Okay.
Yep.
Time.
Where was the 4th?
So from target 3,
Yep.
come up about 10:30.
Okay.
It's next to a bush.
Okay.
That's why when you said is target 2 next to a bush, I thought you were looking at target 4, thinking that was target 2.
Yeah. I'll let you guys keep time for me. I don't think I have it.
No worries, I got you.
Right.
Last 2 shooters will get you through.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Time starts now.
2 by 2. Sighting stick straight ahead. Tripod's been sticking. Got to clean this out more. Stage 1. I already see the placard.
Oh yeah, you want to, yeah, the wolf. If you can, I'll be impressed. There's a wolf on this state on about 4 or 5 of them.
2, 5, 4, 3.
I got somebody actually point blank because they're on this stage. I thought when I shot this stage, there's a coyote back there that about 3 other people picked up on. But it's a coyote, not the wolf.
Loose right there.
1,848 yards out. I saw that coyote. It's on that far hill. I mean, you can't see it from there. Well, I should say that. It goes a good shot. Yeah. I'm already back here at the parking area. I can get back or I can just check you wherever you're going to send it. Hang on to it and I'll get it from you. That's camera. Got it up.
Impact, target number 1.
But now you got to take the speed sound in, it's not coming back.
Impact, target 2.
Blues right there. Lost my bag on the ground. It's all good.
Impact, target 1. Impact, target 2.
Mag out.
Mag out, bolt back.
Bolt back.
Good job, buddy. Got you pretty clean.
Let me clear my rifle and I'll get the rest of my gear here.
Sir.
Come around the vehicle. Pointed down range.
No worries.
Find that. How hard was it to find that second bobcat?
Easy.
Was it?
Surprisingly, I don't know why.
Huh.
But I just like, boom, there.
Yep.
I guess my eyes just naturally followed up. And I just...
Yeah, that one, and then the second pig.
We just finished lunch and we're just standing around at the campgrounds waiting for them to get the scores done, and we're going to do the just prizes and the table prizes as well. So we're just waiting this out, and I'll just say that I'll try to record a little outro to this, just talking about my feelings of this, and so I'll just save it till the very end. But I zeroed out several stages, and it is what it is. But I did clean my last stage, which I didn't mention because I was just trying to hurry up and get out of there because there was just two of us left on live fire. So I wanted to make sure we just got our rounds off and cleared the area so they can get us back here and call a general ceasefire. But I did clean my last stage. It was my only clean, 8 points out of 8, and pretty happy with that, all things considering. It is drizzling right now, just barely, but enough to get our gear wet and get muddy. It's going to have to do a lot of cleaning because I got to keep this gun in a case when I take it to Vegas. It's going to be stuck in a case for a while, so I do have to clean this thing out and make sure it's completely dry before I put it into a hard case.
I think those are going to go too.
Guys, we couldn't have this match without you coming. Gunsite loves hosting these things. We show you the venue. Look on our website for our classes that we're teaching for you or your friends or whatever else. But thanks for your attention to safety and hustle and following instructions and everything else, which made the match run really, really smooth. And we were all really happy with it, myself and Eric. All right? Thanks a lot.
So before I let Walt go, Josh is shorter than you. We're going to give you guys a little bit of a heads up first before we make a public announcement. We signed a deal with Gunsite this weekend to host the 2025 championship here at Gunsite.
It's actually Tuesday, January 23rd, and you can see behind me I have the MGM Grand Casino, Hotel Casino here at Las Vegas. It's day one of SHOT Show. I'm still at the hotel. I'm about to get over to the SHOT Show at the Sands Expo. But it's been a couple days since the NRL Hunter, Ghost Hunter match in Paulden, Arizona at the Gunsite facility. So I have yet to cut the video, and I'm just recording this outro sort of conclusion to that range vlog that I'm gonna edit and publish after I get back home from SHOT Show. And so I just wanted to go ahead and give a little bit of recap. My camera died during the kind of score announcements and whatnot, but when I looked through my scores, I mean, when they published the scores right at the match, I was at the bottom of the pack, pretty low. And all things considering, you know, I sort of expected that. Obviously, I was trying to go in there to do the best I could, but I was at the bottom of the pack, and I know I don't feel bad about it. Obviously, we always want to shoot as the best we can, and we want to perform well. But given it's my first match of that format, I felt like I did decent enough with very little preparation. When I first started shooting competitive high power service rifle, you can actually practice that really easy, right? You just go to the range, do the positions, and you can actually shoot a match by yourself, just in your head and take score and shoot on, paper, right? For NRL Hunter, you really can't prep for that, right? You can't shoot a mock stage so much because you set up the target so you know where they're at, and it's very hard to duplicate that unless you have someone else making the stage for you at your range, and then it's a blind stage and you can actually approach it blind. So with very little prep, I feel like it's okay to do as poorly as I did score-wise. There were a few stages where I did well. I cleaned my last stage of the match, the one that I shot. It was stage 1, and I had a couple of stages where I shot a 7, where I basically made 3 first-round hits and 1 second-round hit out of the 4 shots, or the 4 targets to hit. And so, I mean, there were flashes of brilliance with several zeros where I couldn't find targets. And so that, I think, taking away from that without, because I'm gonna record another video talking about the NRL Hunter lessons learned, but I will just say right now to close it out, the biggest issue is finding the targets. Finding the targets in your glass, you know, when you're glassing it with your binos, and then framing those targets with perspective and knowing where they are after you come off the glass, because once you come off the glass gun on the gun, it's a totally different, it could be a totally different perspective and what angle you're looking at as far as the field of view and where the targets are at. And so there were a couple times where I knew where the 4 targets were, and then once you got behind the gun, you're like, oh, where's the second or third target? Where's the 4th target? Because you're behind the gun, it's a totally different point of view. So that's my biggest takeaway from that. But there are a lot of other lessons learned. As far as my gear management, I'm gonna have to make modifications to that. It was decent, but it could be a lot better. So little things like that. In any case, that's it for what will be this range vlog. Hopefully you got some good stuff out of it. You know, I didn't record all my stages because it's just, you know, it got a little bit tedious trying to set it up every time. And I wanted to at least shoot some stages without me having to run up and set up the camera. So I only got I got several stages, but not all of them. And hopefully, I mean, you can't really move the point of view. It's like right behind me, so you're not really gonna see much of it, and you're not gonna have a target camera because I don't have a trigger cam to put on my scope so you don't see it. But I will do my best, hopefully, when I edit this video to put like what the stage was, because I took a photo of every stage, program. Like there's a little paper that tells you how many targets and what the positions are, or how many targets, how many positions, and what the shapes were. So I'll go ahead and try to put that there so you can have an idea of what I'm doing, and then maybe I'll voice over, I'll just do a lot of captions on the stages as you're watching me go through it. And hopefully you can get some information about it. And I think, at least for NRL Hunter, I did record the beginning, like the briefing, so you get a good idea of how stages look, like what you're supposed to do when you get to a stage. So I recorded that, and hopefully you get, for those of you who are interested in NRL Hunter, you'll get some good information out of that portion so you know what you're getting into. Anyway, that's it for today. This is January 23rd with my outro of the Ghost Hunter match, which took place on the 20th and the 21st in Paulden, Arizona. Thanks for watching this vlog. I hope to see you in the next one.